So yeah, know your worth. Charge what you promise.
Yes.
Don't
and deliver.
Yes.
If you're going to charge this price, deliver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And clients will come for you because people do talk.
Yes.
So yeah, and then you mentioned that you're not a chef or you're a caterer.
Yes.
Care to shed light on that for us?
Okay, so this one is controversial.
It's all right.
Because a lot of people, I saw a post yesterday on Facebook where someone wrote anonymously that a lot of people say they're chefs, but they're not. They're just home cooks.
Yeah.
And I think that's very true, although other people be like, will agree to disagree. Why
Yes.
I say that is because I'm not a chef.
Okay.
I'm not qualified as a chef. I
Yes.
didn't go to culinary school. I went to hospitality and events.
Yes.
I just saw a gap in the market and I decided to go for it.
Well done.
And because I'm naturally a creative person, like I've always just been creative, so I know how to mix, dishes and make them work for people. And I'm quite passionate about it. So I do a lot of research. I read up. I learn a lot of new recipes as I go and add my own twist. So which is why I say I'm a caterer. I'm also a caterer because it's what I grew up knowing. My mom has been in this industry for years. I've literally just taken over from her. She used to cater for big companies. She used to do for Jaggers. I don't know if you remember Jaggers.
Yes.
Those are one of the companies she used to cater for. So something I used to see her doing. So I learned a lot from her.
Wow.
She used to do numbers like 300, 400 people. So it wasn't quite hard for me to navigate from being a small caterer and then doing all these big events because
Nice.
she's been there also the step of the way, leading me, telling me how to lead a production team,
Nice.
knowing how to handle time management and all of that. So that's why I say I'm a caterer, I'm not a chef.
I love it.
Yes.
That's perfect.
And I'm passionate more about that because I do get also people who ask me, oh, are you a chef? Can you come, cater for us like for a dinner party, etc. I do it, yes, but it's not my specialty.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's-
And a chef is more of a specialized, cuisine and has actually gone to school to train for that. So I think it's very important to identify if you're a chef, a home cook, a caterer, or someone who's just a passionate foodie.
I love that you said it's controversial, but it
Yes.
isn't. I literally, so funny story, there's a time period where I was posting a lot of content and the views were a lot. And then I posted one post that said, it's okay to be a home cook and to work towards being a chef.
Yes.
You've got no love at all. like
And it
zero.
will never get love because people want to classify as a chef, but if you're not a chef, it's actually okay. You're just a creative, passionate foodie, and it's fine.
It is.
Yeah.
So same thing I say, engineers, mechanic, you can work towards it. It doesn't mean you have to be it at the beginning. So, but I don't think we'll ever win that battle. So you brought up two important things that I actually that I thought when I was thinking, okay, I'm meeting now and I'm going to ask her. So you mentioned the production team.
Yes.
I've seen a couple of your posts, you've introduced some of your team.
Yes.
I think some of your staff is mature.
Yes.
So my question now goes back to, have you ever worked with younger staff in terms of just out of culinary school or just say, look, I have passion for school, for cooking, but I don't have money to go to culinary school. Can you give me an opportunity? The reason why I ask that is I want to see if you've had experience with young ones. Then I can give you a point because I worked with a couple of them.
Okay, so yes, I've worked with young people and I've worked with really old people and I've also worked with, middle age. What I will say is I'll stick to the mature.
Okay.
Because my experience with working with young people is they're not serious. They don't understand, they don't value or understand time.
Okay.
And it's one issue that I feel like if anyone's watching this who's has a culinary school, as much as it's good to work on the actual dishes, also just to respect people's time, because a lot of them, they work with their feelings.
Yes.
Well, we all have feelings. I also have feelings. There's days I don't feel like working, but you have to get the job done.
Yes.
So if you've committed and you've taken someone's money, you need to actually be on time and show up. So what I experience with the young people is that they come to work when they feel like it. So if we've agreed that we're meeting at 6, someone can come at 12 and say, oh no, this happened,
That's not
transport, etc. But what they forget is that it's my name on the line.
Yeah.
I'm a brand.
Exactly.
So if we arrive late because you didn't show up, then, we lose the customer's trust.
Got you.
And then also another thing is they don't like to be told what to do.
All right, cool.
I've experienced that a lot because they have a certain way of things they've learned at culinary school, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I believe if you're working for someone, they have their way and the way they do their things.
100%.
And then also a lot of them they see the glamorous pictures. So they'll be like, oh, okay, I want to work with you because they see the end product. They only see the part where we go to events, there's artists and all of that, but they don't realize that there's actually a lot of work that's done behind the scenes.
Hard work.
So you have to chop, prep, all of that, and they're not ready to do that. They just want to come for the finished product.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons why I actually don't work with young people at all.
Okay. I actually work with a few young people.
Okay.
And the difference that I've seen, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's just a few that I've worked with, but I find like, especially the guys who've gone to culinary school in Zimbabwe, I believe they should zone down the ego. I think they're a bit overconfident. As you said, they don't listen, as well as, they think they know it all, which isn't good for themselves and for anybody. So I'm not sure if it's something that they get at culinary school or it's just something that they have. But I've also worked with young people who are out of lack of opportunity to go to culinary school. I've just have the passion. And literally, of course, maybe they're not as skilled, but the attitude is top notch. So I've had a pleasant experience.
They're willing to work.
They come early. On days they're off, they ask, can we come use your kitchen for our own practice and for our own side hustle? And so as long as they work well professionally for me, I give them those kind of allowances. Like, okay, Mondays we're usually off, Tuesdays you guys can come and do your experiments in there, and you can also do your side hustles. Like some of them sell their own samosas in their own communities and all that.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
Yeah, they seem very motivated. Of course you have here and there you have silly mistakes, breakages, losses, and very silly mistakes you just don't understand.
Yes.
But I think once I've zoned in on a team and everything, it's the consistency is there. So I do agree with you in terms of, especially the culinary. I don't know what is happening. So now we'll delve into another controversial topic.
Yes.
But I don't know if maybe you have experience from before. There's a lot of, it's a fact, it's not even a theory. There's a lot of culinary schools that are just under the tree. Mike says, I've got a culinary school, gives you a certificate of participation, and then they throw out all these interns into the market. No help, nothing. So there's like a big pool of qualified chefs with actually no experience. Do you have a few words to share on this controversial topic? Because I do.
Okay.
And I always do.
The thing is, I didn't actually know that there's a lot of people that are actually looking for jobs because I haven't actually been approached like that.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just a few people who approach me, but not much. What I would say is that don't waste your money investing in all these culinary schools that have just pitched up because it's a money-making thing. At the end of the day, people want to make money.
Exactly.
Always find out that what's the plan afterwards. Do they link you? And also the accreditation, is it accredited outside of Zim if you decide to leave or if you decide to work anywhere else?
Yes.
Because that should be the goal.
Yes.
I mean, yes, you can work in restaurants in Zim, but ultimately, let's just say an opportunity arises in Dubai or in America, etc. Are they going to recognize that before you spend your money? And then also, I also believe, as much as you can have all these certificates and stuff, experience is the best teacher. Like 100%. You are not going to get experience.
You learn by doing.
Yes, you learn by doing.
I have that in my kitchen. You learn by doing.
You learn by doing.
Yes.
So don't look at money, because I feel like people always look at like how much is the salary, how much are they paying. Don't look at that too much, especially if you're still starting out.
Yeah.
Go and work for 6 months. If they're giving you transport, it's okay. Yeah. And just because, like I said, when I worked at Crown Plaza, I didn't get paid. It was just like bus fare and all of that. Okay. So what I just wanted was the experience.
Right.
And after when I left there, I was a bit more confident in the kitchen. I now knew what I was doing. So those are some of the things that I just say, listen, just get into the field and learn how people are doing things, so that when you decide if you want to start your own thing, you want to leave the country, they're going to ask you. Like I know for a fact, I've helped a lot of people go on the cruise ships. 100%. They do want to see experience. They want to see what you do.
100%.
Some of them even say upload a video of you preparing etc. Yeah.
Actually, one of my students went to a yacht in Germany last week, so I'm pretty happy for him. His name is Takudzwa. Yeah. I used to work with him quite a bit. Yeah. And I pushed him to, I think, where I could push him as maximum. I said, look for to do something. Yes. You've got the skill and the talent. And then we helped him. Now he's on a cruise ship, not cruise ship, a yacht. In Germany, so that's pretty nice.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. And yacht, you don't just get in. Yeah. So I'm trusting that you.
He's good.
He's good. Yeah.
He's really good. That's it from us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.